For those who don't know where I am, I'm at Stonehenge. This sign simply says, "This is not a trail for hiking. Stop. Take the route via Selo or Sapu Angin." And yeah, I can imagine why. One more. We have entered the Merapi National Park, which surrounds this volcano, and the path, well, a lot of the motorcycle runs out here, so I'm not going to try and force myself the way up the volcano. So I'll walk back and let's see if we can visit the remainders of the house of the former keeper of the volcano, because that's a museum. Might not be open, but you can at least see it from the outside. That's quite steep indeed. Okay, catch you later. Over a decade ago, this area was grey, completely devastated. There was no tree standing, no bamboo standing. Everything was wiped out by the hot pyroclastic flows that run through the area, overrun the area, and killed dozens of people in an instant. About 10 years ago, just shortly after the eruption, I went here again, and everything was still covered in ash. Was still hard to breathe. You could smell the sulfur. Now it's a decade later, and everything, well, nature has returned to normal. Trees are growing, bamboo does its thing. It's back to nature here now. Things have changed. As I saw the volcano earlier as well. Completely different shape now, different lava dome on top, which is growing rapidly still. It's very active geology here. For those who like that, yeah, you should bring a visit once Indonesia's open again. It's near to the city. You can reach it by motorcycle and then just do some walking like I did today. Doesn't cost much, just some parking fees every once in a while. But just don't visit when there's a full-blown eruption going on, because you could end up buried under a thick layer of pyroclastic debris, and they will find you in 2 millennia time when they're doing excavations and stuff here. Okay, there's my motorcycle again. So let's try and find the museum. I think the roads haven't been maintained in a decade, which is okay because no one really lives here anymore. This is the path of a former debris flow. It's been overgrown. is what happens when a cold rubbish flow, debris flow, comes down from the mountain. Don't know when it happened, but hasn't been cleared yet. Which is of course a danger you are bound to experience if you're in a active volcano zone. This is mostly material from the 2010 eruption, and eventually it will wash away probably. Oke. Yang ini berapa, Bu?
5.000.
5.000. This is the site of a Dutch colonial bunker. When I last visited this some 15 years ago, this was not a tourist site. It was just a bunker, and that's it. And now it has become a tourist site.
Di bunker ini, di depannya di atas ini ya, ini ada bumi perkemahan.
We can have a look inside. This outer ring wasn't supposed to be here. The entrance was this old concrete. And even this roof has been constructed later on. As you can see, it was hit. This is all burned off by the debris flow. Empty bunker. Actually, it's gone. The old one. This roof was different, used to be concrete. They didn't clear out all the debris that was under it. Well, because this was the level of debris eventually. There's a little shrine here. This bunker was completely demolished by the hot debris flows, apparently. You can see that still. Let's climb the observation post. Let's climb the observation post. This is a 5,000 rupiah fee for the euro cents. There was no one here, so I'm just going to make use of that. Not really. Anyway, volcano has been covered in low-hanging clouds now, so no use to go up. And we'll have to find something else to do today. I heard the volcano rumbling. It's just that we can't see anything anymore. Too bad. But that's the negative side of the wet season. You can hear bulldozers, and there's mining going on here. Good concrete material. Tourist destination, the Alien Stone. Quite a number of years back I was here as well. This wasn't here yet. We haven't headed into a tourist destination indeed. Oh, that's the stone. It's just a giant stone that won't move. At least that's what they say about it. Let's have a closer look. Because just haven't seen this much people together on the mountain the day before. Oh, it is just a giant stone. Nothing more in it. The volcano is opening up again to us. This sign tells us don't cross the fence because, well, it's a long way down. As you can see here, the valley runs roughly like this. Last big eruption, a decade ago, this was pretty much filled up with debris, and that washed down over the decades. So now it's a proper valley again. There we go, a little bit of smoke coming out, most likely water vapor, dust, steam. There we are, that's better. In the background, Merapi volcano, and there's some tourists here. Let's show you. There's the tourists, not too many. Officially, I think this is still the exclusion zone. So they shouldn't be here, just like me. But that's just another story, I guess. Here we are. Once more, the majestic Merapi volcano. Indoor signs stating, be careful, don't go near the edge. Well, the proof is across the valley. And that's moving every time it rains, probably. Someone's playing The Floor is Lava. I didn't think I would end up in Stonehenge today. It's for real. They have a Stonehenge here with rocks. Oh shit, they do. Huh. So, for those who don't know where I am, I'm at Stonehenge. And I'm not even joking. And if you think it's just a sign, well, they have the stones too. Didn't expect that to see here. It's real. The Indonesian version of Stonehenge is here. Let's go. I'm not familiar with the original one. I know it's not located near here. I know it's not made from concrete, but I don't know about the shape and size of the rocks over there. If they are similar in any way. Costs less than €1 to enter. So, well, it's €1 to see a few pieces of concrete formed like Stonehenge. That's cheaper for me than traveling to the UK and seeing the real one. That's for sure.